This isn't satire. This isn't gossip. It's the unintended power of authenticity unraveling the facade of orchestrated branding. When Princess Charlotte appeared at a recent public event with a soft pink manicure, innocent, age-appropriate, and unpretentious, the internet erupted with praise. But in Montecito, behind the glossy facade of curated photo shoots and recycled activism, Meghan Markle was reportedly less than thrilled. Why? Because Charlotte's effortlessly charming appearance did what millions in Markle's PR budget failed to accomplish: resonate genuinely with the public. In the royal chess game that Meghan has tried so hard to rewrite since her departure, perception is everything. From Netflix deals to podcast flops, from failed product launches to the now fizzling Everhoney lifestyle pitch, Meghan has positioned herself as the modern, relatable duchess, but one who constantly needs the world to see it. And therein lies the problem. When authenticity must be manufactured, it no longer feels real. Charlotte, merely being a child not trying to launch a brand, win a headline, or redefine royalty, did more with a pink nail polish than Markle has with an entire media team. Insiders close to royal circles have noted how rattled Meghan becomes when the Cambridges, especially Kate and her children, receive overwhelming organic praise. It's no secret Meghan's team has repeatedly tried to craft moments that mimic the natural charisma of the working royals, from outfit choices to relatable mom photo ops. But time and time again it falls flat. Why? Because the public has grown increasingly allergic to performative activism and staged elegance. In contrast, Charlotte's manicure, a tiny, seemingly inconsequential moment, reminded the world that charm can't be bought. And Meghan knows that too well. This wasn't just any manicure. It came on the heels of Meghan's own recent attempt to rebrand herself again with the now heavily scrutinized VIP wine venture and Everhoney brand. With soft launches and curated images flooding Instagram, the feedback wasn't what she expected. Many saw it as another attempt to monetize her image while sidestepping real connection. Critics noted the disconnect. The woman who once said she wanted privacy is now selling elegance in a bottle and empathy in podcast form. Then Charlotte appeared unbothered, unbranded, and suddenly the darling of the moment. That contrast stung. And here's where it gets deeper. According to close sources in Hollywood PR circuits, Meghan had a rollout planned to coincide with her latest lifestyle ventures, including a Vogue-style piece tying her childhood memories to modern parenting. Part of that narrative involved subtle comparisons to royal parenting and a veiled jab at stuffy royal rules. But the strategy collapsed overnight when Charlotte's image, regal, playful, and refreshingly unscripted, flooded the internet. Suddenly, Meghan's modern mom act looked contrived, like a commercial in the middle of a heartfelt documentary. What the manicure truly wrecked wasn't just a PR moment, it upended Meghan's illusion of control over the narrative. The internet, which has been increasingly skeptical of Markle's reinventions, now found a new focal point: how the next generation of royals can command admiration without needing to explain themselves or posture for cameras. In that light, Meghan's efforts appeared desperate, a woman chasing the crown through magazine covers, while a 9-year-old steals the spotlight by simply being herself. Let's be clear, Meghan's frustration isn't about nail polish. It's about symbolism. It's about the raw realization that the crown doesn't bend to Instagram strategy. That authenticity, once lost or faked, can't be easily restored. And as Charlotte becomes a quiet icon of what a future royal could look like, kind, confident, and refreshingly unstaged, Meghan is left grasping for relevance in a narrative that's quickly slipping from her hands. In fact, several PR analysts have pointed out the strategic silence from Meghan's team following Charlotte's viral manicure moment. No statements, no counterposts, no subtle rebranding. Just silence, the kind that often screams louder than spin. Because for all her experience in controlling press narratives, this one couldn't be drowned out by soundbites. It was too natural, too wholesome, and too ironically revealing. Meghan Markle built her empire on the premise of redefining royalty, modernizing it, commercializing it, and democratizing it for the American media machine. But Charlotte, with her pink nails and shy smile, may have just exposed how far Meghan strayed from what the world truly values in royalty: grace without spectacle, class without calculation, and charm without a camera script. And that, for Meghan, is perhaps the most humiliating truth of all. Because when the dust settles and the clicks slow down, what remains is legacy, not headlines. For Meghan, the repeated reinventions and staged vulnerability may have once charmed the public, but the act is wearing thin. Each move now feels like a play for validation, not a statement of substance. Whether it's the launch of a curated wine collection or another podcast built around grievances, it all rings hollow when compared to the quiet dignity of a young royal who doesn't need to say a word to be adored. Charlotte's Manicure didn't come with a press release. It wasn't a product placement. It didn't need a sponsor. It simply was a candid, human moment that reminded the public what authenticity truly looks like. That's something Meghan can't engineer, no matter how carefully her team plans the next rollout. And as the Sussex brand continues to stumble from Emmy snubs to Netflix fatigue, the royal family, through its youngest members, quietly reclaims the narrative Meghan tried to rewrite. It's not the pink nail polish that bruised Meghan's ego. It's the reality it represents. That in the court of public opinion, genuine innocence and understated charm will always trump the calculated glitz of a brand built on self-promotion.